Once there's this world where trains, planes, and tugboats and boats could talk. This was the world of Theodore Tugboat, Thomas, and JJ the jet plane. It all began just one fine morning in the big harbor. Theodore Tugboat was just heading off to work when suddenly he heard something. Hey, isn't there supposed to be a big storm that's supposed to come tonight? Indeed so. As soon as Theodore raced back to the harbor, he had said, "There's a big storm coming, and it's coming this way." 20 minutes later, after when Theodore has been waiting for the storm, suddenly he heard a big storm, then bubbles. A big storm came, shaking, pushing Theodore around and around. When he was out in the middle of the ocean one day, he capsized. Then, suddenly, it stopped. Theodore had said, "Oh my, what was this? What did they do? Why?" As soon as he went back, he found out that when he came back, they were all covered in coral. He were in disgrace. The next morning, Theodore woke up and said, "Oh, what a night, what just happened? It were a big dream that you had. I heard it were about where a big storm came when you were pulling a ship." The dispatcher, "Why, thanks," he said. The next day after when Theodore came, he felt a little vibrating noise under his chassis, under his hull. Then, when he suddenly saw something, and Theodore had said, "Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Wait, is it? Oh, great. Whoa. Oh my, I just flew, and I just went to Saturn, and I stalled and ran out of gas, and I landed in Halifax. Hey, are you Theodore Tugboat?" "Of course I am," he had said in a concerned voice. "Yes, I am. I'm Theodore T. Tugboat." "Nice to meet you, Theodore Tugboat." Theodore just came and laughed. He were funny. "So what's your name?" "Discovery." "What? Discovery? Oh, I thought you were Sub." "No, Discovery. Discovery." "Oh, Discovery." I was way off course. "So where's your, barge?" After his barge came, after when the water spilled out from it, Theodore had said, "Oh my, it really is you, Discovery." Then, the next day, Theodore tugboat, and Theodore just raced back, and he pushed, and he pushed, and he pushed, and put Discovery with his barge. And they both floated together, talking about stuff. Discovery were talking about how his discoveries were. Theodore was talking about how he once saved, when he once met the Queen, Stephanie. And Theodore once talked about his dreams and some of his nightmares. They said, "Oh, don't worry, it's okay." "Why, thank you," he had said. Then suddenly he heard a noise, and then, "Whoa," said Theodore. He tipped over, and it stopped. I think someone's watching me," he said. "I know who it is. The Flying Dutchman." They all gasped. "Who is the Flying Dutchman anyway?" "Oh, it's this ship that NASA has been discovering about. They said he's real, but he's actually not. Many people think he's a hoax." As soon as Theodore went in, we're in the Arctic Circle. "You think we should have went somewhere else?" he said. Theodore had said, "Ugh, it's almost nighttime already," he had said, "and something would come. I hope sure it's not the Loch Ness Monster. We've been learning about it, and Loch Ness is the most famous place." Soon, nighttime had fell. "Theodore, when will we be here until the icebreakers find us?" So, Theodore tried to push, but he did push, and pushed, and pushed, and pushed, and pushed, and pushed. And suddenly, a peak of dawn had came. And still it hadn't even came up yet. "Someone is coming," he had said. It were the afternoon. Theodore said, "Discovery, when will you ever come back?" "Oh, probably when we see each other again, 'cause our barge is stuck." "Do you think your propellers are stuck too?" "Yes. I think my barge's propellers are stuck." "I know. Same thing." In the afternoon, Theodore tried to move. Then suddenly, I feel like I've been frozen. My hull. Yeah, I think my barge had froze too. So, Theodore felt he could push back, then dump. Then Theodore dumped again, and dumped again, and dumped. And he made this big path of his. A big path that actually made the ice cap shove in more. Then Theodore was heading towards ice. Then something good had happened. Theodore came And then Fodak had came. Theodore, where are you? And where were you? Oh, I had to carry that barge with the Discovery. His name is Mike. Hi, Mike, he said in a happy voice. So, Theodore, yes? And everyone had talked and talked. Then suddenly, Theodore came back after in a few days. And everyone had a happy ending. And Theodore and all of the rest of his friends had a happy day and happy week.